I've tried pretty much every trading tool out there. Charting platforms, order flow tools, backtesting engines, journals, scanners, execution platforms, automation frameworks, you name it. Most of them are either overpriced, overhyped, or both. But out of all of them, there's a handful that I actually use every single day and a few hidden gems that most traders have never even heard of. So I'm going to walk you through every category, tell you exactly what's worth your money, what's not, and what most people are getting completely wrong about their trading setup. So just to give you context, the trading software market is over $1 billion and growing across charting platforms, execution platforms, data feeds, scanners, journals, order flow tools, backtesting engines, automation frameworks, risk tools, and infrastructure. There are easily 500 plus distinct products out there. I've tried pretty much all of them, and here's what I've learned. Most traders use 5 to 10 tools. The best prop firm traders I know use 3 or 4. More tools does not mean better trading. In most cases, it means more distraction, more decision fatigue, and more money leaving your account every month before you even place a trade. So let's cut through all of it. Charting. Every trader needs this. So let's start here. TradingView. If you're not using TradingView in some capacity in 2026, I don't know what you're doing. The free tier is genuinely usable, not a stripped down demo, actually usable. 1 chart per tab, 3 indicators, and access to the largest trading community on the internet. If you trade seriously, the Plus plan at $29.95 a month on annual billing gets you 4 charts per tab, 10 indicators, and 100 alerts. That's the sweet spot for most people. Wait for Black Friday, they run 70 to 80% off annual plans. NinjaTrader. For futures, this is the platform. Named the #1 futures broker by Broker Chooser in 2026. 25 years of 1-minute historical data, tick-by-tick data going back to 2008. Full market replay. The free version works with a funded account, but most serious traders end up on the lifetime license at $1,499 because the commission savings pay for themselves. 9 cents per side on micros versus $1.29 on the free tier. Every major prop firm supports it. Sierra Chart. This one looks like it was designed in 2003, and that's actually the point. The interface is ugly because it doesn't waste a single resource on visuals. It's one of the fastest, most stable charting platforms in existence. Direct CME data through Denali. Packages start at $26 a month. The traders who use Sierra Chart tend to be the most serious ones in the room. If you can get past the learning curve, it's a beast. Multi-charts, the professional trader's workhorse. 2 flavors, multi-charts for stocks and Forex, multicharts.net for full custom programming in C#. Strategy backtesting and optimization is the strongest in this category. Walk Forward and Monte Carlo built in natively. Lifetime license at $1,497 or $97 a month. If you build mechanical systems and want one platform that handles charting, backtesting, and live execution without juggling tools, this is the one most pros land on. TickBlaze, the dark horse, built by quants for quants. Tick level backtesting accuracy that most platforms cut corners on. Full Python and C# scripting, and one of the few platforms where the backtest results actually match what you get live. $99 a month. Smaller community, but the people using it tend to be running real money. If you've outgrown TradingView's Pine script and want something serious without paying institutional pricing, this is worth a look. And while we're on tools the serious crowd is quietly using, one more worth knowing about on the data side. Data Bento. Market data direct from the exchanges, CME, NYSE, NASDAQ, all of it, delivered through a clean modern API with pay-as-you-go pricing instead of a fat monthly minimum. If you're backtesting algos, building scanners, or running anything that needs raw historical or live tick data, this is what most quants are using instead of paying $1,000+ a month for a Bloomberg or Refinitiv feed. Databento.com. Worth a look if you've ever been quoted enterprise pricing for what should be just data. Order flow. This is where you see what the charts can't show you. Bookmap. If you're a visual learner, nothing comes close. Real-time heat maps at 40 frames per second, showing exactly where the big limit orders are sitting and when they get pulled. The free tier gives you delayed data, which is actually great for learning to read the heat map before you commit money. The global plan at $39 a month annual gets you real-time futures, but heads up, data fees are on top. Your real monthly cost for futures is $80 to $180 depending on your data provider. Now, here's a hidden gem most people don't know about. Quant Tower, professional order flow platform, DOM surface, power trades, footprint charts, normally $70 a month. But if you open a funded account through AMP Futures or Optimus Futures, you get the full base platform for free. $0. One of the best deals in trading and barely anyone talks about it. And if you already use NinjaTrader, the built-in Order Flow Plus suite is included. Volumetric bars, volume profile, market depth maps. It's not as deep as Bookmap or Jigsaw, but for 80% of traders, it's more than enough. And it saves you $50 to $100 a month versus a separate subscription. Backtesting and algo development. If you're serious about systematic trading, this is where the real edge lives. Quant Connect. Their lean engine is open source, free, and institutional grade, the same engine hedge funds use. 40+ pre-formatted data sources, Python and C# support. You can backtest a 10-year equity portfolio in 33 seconds. Run it locally for zero cost. In a world where backtesting platforms charge $50 to $100 a month, this is genuinely hard to beat. AMI Broker, one-time purchase, $339 for the professional edition, and that's it. Lifetime. In 2026, where everything is a monthly subscription, paying once for a professional-grade backtester with walk-forward testing and Monte Carlo simulation is almost absurd value. The interface is dated, but the optimization speed is ridiculous. 10-year backtest across 100 symbols in 25 seconds. For automation, NinjaScript gives you C# inside NinjaTrader. If you write Python, the entire open-source ecosystem is available. Quant Connect, Backtrader, Nautilus Trader, every single one of these needs to run 24/7 without interruption. A power outage or ISP drop while your algo is in position is how you blow an account. Risk management, journaling, and news. The boring stuff that actually makes you money. Trade Syncer. If you're running prop firm evaluations, listen up. You set your daily loss limit, your profit targets, your session lockouts once. Automation enforces them across every account. The moment you try to override your own rules, the system stops you. $49 a month. If it prevents one blown eval that costs you $50 to $150 in fees, it's already paid for itself. Journals. 3 options depending on what you need. TradesViz at $13 a month gives you 600+ performance metrics and AI-powered Q&A where you can ask in plain English, what's my win rate on Tuesdays before 10 a.m.? Best value in the space. If your problem is psychology, not data, Edgewonk at $197 a year tracks your emotional state per trade and shows you exactly when tilt is costing you money. No monthly fee, no tiers, all features included. For news, Benzinga Pro at $37 a month. Bloomberg Terminal is $2,000 a month. Benzinga gives you 80% of the value at 2% of the cost. If you trade around catalysts or economic events, it's the move. Now, let me save you some money. 3 things I'd avoid entirely. Paid indicator packages. The market is flooded with proprietary indicators that are usually just RSI and MACD with custom paint jobs priced at $200 to $500. Every indicator you actually need is already built into TradingView or NinjaTrader for free. Signal services. Copy My Trade subscriptions have a fundamental problem. By the time you get the signal and execute, the move is often already over. And even if it's not, you're building dependency instead of skill. AI prediction tools. If someone tells you their AI predicts the market with 89% accuracy, they're showing you back-tested data. That's not how live markets work. Execution, where your orders actually hit the market. 3 options for futures: Rhythmic, CQG, and Tradeovate. Rhythmic is the fastest. Microsecond timestamps, unfiltered market by order data, which is the most granular order flow information you can get. It's 2 to 3 milliseconds faster than Tradeovate's API. If you scalp or trade algos, Rhythmic is non-negotiable, but it needs to be close to the exchange servers to matter. Running Rhythmic from your home internet adds 20 to 50 milliseconds. Running it from a Chicago data center gets you sub 1 millisecond. CQG if you trade international markets. 75+ global exchanges, the broadest coverage available. More about data breadth than raw speed. Tradeovate if you want cloud native. Orders are stored server side. So if your PC crashes, your orders stay active. Native Mac app, better for scaling multiple prop firm accounts. And one more for everything outside futures. Interactive brokers. IBKR is the workhorse for anyone trading more than just futures. Lowest commissions in the industry across stocks, options, futures, forex, and 150 plus international markets. Their TWS platform looks dated like Sierra Chart, but that's by the same logic. The routing intelligence and direct market access are genuinely institutional. The Pro tier passes you actual market data and real exchange routing instead of a payment for order flow shortcut. If you're trading equities or options seriously, or you need access to global markets alongside futures, IBKR is the one. Last category, infrastructure, where all of these tools actually run. Most traders run everything on their home computer. That works until it doesn't. Your internet drops during an open position and your stop doesn't fire. Windows restarts for an update during market hours. Power goes out for 2 minutes while your algo has a live trade. A trading VPS fixes all of that. Something like Quant VPS. Sub 0.52 milliseconds to CME, 99.999% uptime. Starts at $59.99 a month. Your platform runs in a data center whether you're watching or not. My full stack right now is NinjaTrader on Rhythmic, Quant Tower for order flow free through AMP, Trade Syncer for risk management, all running on a VPS. Total monthly cost including data fees is about $189. Everything in one place, one low latency connection. Now you know which tools are actually worth it. But if you're trading prop firms, the question isn't just what tools to use, it's how to set them up so that you actually pass the evaluation. So click this video here because I walk through the exact trading setup, platform configuration, risk settings, everything that gives you the best shot at getting funded. I'll see you there.